What's up with everybody? It's your man Moya B.
And Nicole.
And we're back here with some more reaction videos. See, man, we're checking out some more Bill Burr, man. He's roasting people like a boss. 2018. He's roasting people, man. So I guess it's going to be a bunch of like compilations of him roasting people.
Yeah, because it's a long one. So.
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes. So
we'll see.
We're finna dive right into it.
When did you start shaving your head? It looks good.
When did I start shaving? Well, I shaved it. I had my first special. I had it shaved.
Really? I didn't.
Yeah.
When I saw you in New York
I'm
for the Patrice
glad
thing.
you liked it.
I
I
do.
see you
I like
losing the
it.
roof there in the back.
Yeah,
You'll be
I'll
right
be
there with me.
I'll be there
We'll
soon.
do a buddy cop show.
Exactly.
Two balding old guys going after some hairy criminal.
I'm not a big fan of Steve Jobs, personally.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just don't understand what the big deal was with that guy.
Oh gosh, this is after he died too.
He's like Edison. I don't know. He invented all this stuff to everybody. What are you talking about?
Did he?
No.
Did he?
Did he actually do it?
Sit down and like,
I
I'm
don't
going to
think he
invent the
did.
iPhone and just sat there soldering, possibly welding, right? Didn't he have like a crew of guys helping him out?
Sure, maybe he did.
So why, when he went to those nerd fests, didn't he have like a chorus of scientists behind him who helped him out too? He walked out like he was Tesla. Like tapping into electricity.
I'm not with you.
I think he just kind of like told people what to invent. Like he just kind of came in like, I want my whole music collection in that phone. Get on it! And all these nameless, faceless guys
Right?
Yeah.
made it happen.
Yeah.
And then they have the big nerd concert and he goes out there by himself. No belt, sneakers on. I just didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a loner, man. I don't like people. So,
Yeah, you're not lying.
I don't.
Yeah, I
This
know.
Fifth Avenue during Christmas time,
You
the
can't stand
thoughts
it.
that go through my head. The thoughts that go through my head. I just want to chop that tree down and watch it land on people. Over their
Dang.
head.
No!
I do.
That was the
Sorry.
holiday season.
I know. You knew I wasn't going to stick to that.
I know,
I was
I
trying to
don't
be
know why I used
happy.
this.
I was
Yeah, I
trying to be
understand.
happy.
Took it out on Philly because they were a bad crowd.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Your famous rant, which you've since said you like Philadelphia, and that wasn't the issue. You were just giving...
People in Philly don't even remember. Basically, if you haven't seen it, I was doing a show for the Opie and Anthony radio program, and they had this show called The Traveling Virus, and we were doing these like 10,000 seaters, and we went to Philly, and they're notorious for booing people, and they booed the first guy off stage, and I went on like 3 hours after that. So by the time I got up there, it was a complete shit show. And
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. They started booing, and I snapped and decided I wasn't going to leave, and I just attacked everything that they loved.
Can
It
women
was
be funny?
hilarious.
Yeah, of course. Will you guys just fucking grow up and just sit down and write your own horse shit and come up with it? Start your own fucking show. Have your own award show. Quit waiting around for other people to do shit for you. That's the fucking
Oh,
problem.
okay.
If you guys had your
Yeah.
own big club and I was standing outside of it, you'd never fucking let me in. I'd start my own shit. You guys got to start your own shit. You got brains in there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So write your own shit and quit your fucking whining. We're all eating a giant shit sandwich out here. Nobody cares. I don't care. When was the
Hey.
last time you went on stage and you killed so hard the person after you bombed? If you're fucking doing that on a regular basis, people are gonna notice regardless of what you have between your legs.
You know, I feel bad for right now, McDonald's.
Hey.
I feel bad for them.
Why would you feel that?
Because they backpedaled. They allowed fat people to blame them. And it's just
What?
over. The second they made the salad, it was over. It was over. They said, you know what? It's our fault. It's our fault. It's our fault you're fat. It isn't. Everybody knows it's fattening. You don't order 50 sandwiches, right?
Yeah.
But they're a business. If you order it, they're going to give it to you. That's not their fault.
Yeah, and then you think that that's it right there. Once they invented this, how
McDonald's
they,
is for when
they
you get,
admit it.
it's for kids and for when you get hammered. That's what it is. You go in there, you eat, you get the bread in you.
It was good
At some
greasy
point, I was going to make
food.
a
Yeah.
point here. That's why I keep looking at here, and I just realized I'm blocking myself out of the camera. I love that you have the jib camera for this, like it's an action movie. Let's swoop in at these two guys sitting in these unbelievably small chairs. I literally feel like I'm going to fall onto the floor. This is insane. You really went all out with the audience, though. They got full-size adult chairs. Are these like from the 20s
They do
before
look
they
like
had
they're,
like
like,
horse
half
tranquilizers in our
moons,
food?
so like
Yeah.
they're not
Everybody
very
was
like
like
long.
5'1". Yeah, da.
And nothing's making you mad? Nothing.
Oh, things upset me. Yes. I don't know. I don't want to, look,
I fly a lot, and there's this whole new thing of generation of people that take their socks and their shoes off on the plane. You got to look at their smelly feet, and then they'll literally stand up and they will walk into a commercial airline bathroom. Yeah, use it and then walk and sit back down again.
That's not right.
Yeah, if I was a dictator, those people would be eliminated.
Dang.
I knew the second I saw the Christmas lights, I was like, I'm gonna bomb. I'm gonna bomb. This is not bombing. Not my vibe.
No, this is your.
Drives me nuts.
This is festive. This is it. You're allowed to do this.
It's not festive. It's fake. Okay, and you stick it in a box, and then you take it back out and you staple it up next year. That's what you do. I love this dude texting for the entire interview. It's just trying to keep the attentions on millennials. It's like impossible. Look at him. He's already got the chains. He's probably got his own record label. He's like making deals as we speak. He's got championship rings on. I don't know what you're doing, dude, but I want your life, man. You're crushing it.
Dang.
So are you in the process?
I cannot get comfortable in this fucking chair. This is just like one of the worst things. This should be like in a museum, is like the prototype. This is what... This was the awful level of comfort. We went from a log to this, and then eventually they got cushions. It's another guy looking at his phone. I swear to God. Dude, the day Jesus comes back, if he ever does, if he's even a real person, like 90% of people are gonna miss it. They're gonna walk right. He's gonna be walking on water, and they're gonna be walking by him, and not even gonna see it.
So true.
Oh yeah, and there's a drop-off in fame for Jesus at that point. Everyone was paying attention. Now no one gives a shit. Oh, there we go. No, but now this is like the ego one. Now I'm gonna be sitting above you.
Yeah,
you gotta come
man.
with two. It's fine. It's fine, sir. The one comedy through line that's working here is me shitting on this chair. Why would you take that from me? You're just totally going
The poor
against
guy's
the
like,
grain.
I'm just doing what I'm told
Yeah,
to.
like, please.
But you got on camera, so I think you get paid, even though this is online. You see, Sugar Shane Mosley, one of the greatest boxers of all time, he's losing his championship belt in a divorce.
What?
Losing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to break a man. Why does she want those?
Break a man.
Yeah.
With her shoes.
Ex-wife.
They go with her shoes.
No, and I love how when you get a divorce, all of a sudden it costs like 50 grand a month to give a kid Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
There is an epidemic of gold digging whores in this country.
Dang.
Not being addressed on any
Jimmy's
level.
like, I don't know what to
Character
say.
has a
Oh.
lot of tats.
Yeah.
Do you get those put on? You have a tat that says.
Oh, no. I have that's all my ink. I have this mic on, so.
Yeah, that's all right.
Be a gentleman and help me out with my phone.
Hey, Conan, can you believe that marriage didn't work out? Gee, I can't believe your relationships don't work out.
Dang.
We recently got a pit bull, which I know a lot of people don't like because they ate a couple of kids. I understand.
Dang.
They're great dogs, unless you're a bad owner. If you're a psycho, which I am, you can mess them up. I didn't realize that dogs feed off your vibes. No. Like if you're cool, if you're chill, they're chilling. If you're sleeping, they're sleeping. But if you're a psycho like me, and you're watching the game on TV and you're screaming at the ref like, you gotta be shitting me! I didn't realize the dog was in the corner being like, yeah, you gotta be shitting me.
Being a mother is the hardest job out there.
Most difficult job,
Most
and Oprah said that.
Oprah said that, yeah. Has your opinion on that phrase changed at all since
No.
you've had a kid?
No. It's not the most difficult job on the planet. It just isn't.
Dang.
Dude, I did roofing in July. As a redhead, I almost died. There's people that work on like oil. What was that movie that guy made? The fucking, they
There Will
drill
Be
for
Blood?
oil. What is it?
There Will Be Blood?
There Will Be Blood. Out in the ocean, they would drill. I can never remember the names.
Deepwater.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
Deepwater
Blackwater
Horizon,
Horizon.
yeah.
Those guys were working on an oil rig. The fucking thing blows up. They're on fire. They got to jump into water that's on fire. Salty water into their wounds. You got to swim out of that oil and fire and then tread water. Praying to God that the Coast Guard is going to get there before the sharks do. Now talk to me about a toddler. Oh, he was so fussy today. He wouldn't eat his peas.
So what's up with all these white kids now walking around trying to act like they're like gangster rappers? It's
like
irritating.
real old.
It's like everywhere I go,
Yeah,
man. I
it's
figure
real
just
old.
be here in the city. We got a good mix of people. You know, I'll be like in the middle of Kansas though, like the whitest state ever. There'll be some howdy-doody looking white kid like me. You know, I'm thinking this is one of my peeps. Somebody I can have a conversation with. All of a sudden, she's just like, "Yo, what's up, kid? What's up, kid?" I just want to be like, "Nothing much, Brad." You know, you're keeping it real in Wichita. How the fuck are you gonna be a gangster in a state, say like Nebraska? You know, wouldn't you be like all hardcore about your crop? Just in there, yo, shit was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking corn was wrong, motherfucking scarecrow was tipping over and shit, you know what I'm saying, son? I just wanna be like, dude, you're white. Go to the Gap, give into it. Buy some Dockers, and come home. I've been going to gun stores, and
Oh my God.
and these rednecks are all telling me the same thing, because I didn't grow up with guns. So they're just going, all right, you never had a gun, you want to get yourself a shotgun. It's got a great spread.
Oh yeah, we've seen some of this before. I remember.
You don't even got to aim. You got a problem, you just sort of whip around. You get the guy, right? I'm sitting there like a drywall work. Like, reframe my diploma. So I didn't think Lance owed anybody, he didn't do anything to me. You know what he did for me? He raised $500 million for cancer research. That's what that lie did. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, man,
Everybody had the bands on. Remember the bands? Sure.
Oh, that's
that
what he's
blocked
talking
off
about,
the
Lance
sun,
Armstrong.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't
He's
no
the
risk cancer.
Yeah.
No risk cancer.
No, the whole thing was
He did
annoying,
raise
and
a lot
I
of
hated how
awareness,
Oprah was
but-
interviewing him and acting like she was dumbfounded that this guy would do this. Like, she's been in show business for 35 years
Yeah.
and she can't like wrap her head around some guy doing whatever it
True.
takes to get to the next level. Didn't she, for the first 5 years, have like midgets who wanted to bang their mailman's boyfriend?
What?
And she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it, but she didn't have the power to say no, so she wrote it out. And then when she could make a good decision, she did a show,
Conan
but
laughing.
she stood on the heads of those little people. She got, and then she's sitting there across from this guy like, so how could you? You know exactly what he's doing.
Oh, not hamburger assistant again. Why can't Mom make dinner?
Ask her. She's the one who abandoned her post. Now after doing all the lady work, I gotta leave to go do some man work. And is anybody gonna get me flowers and tell me I'm beautiful? No. No one's out there marching for old Frank Murphy.
That's his voice.
He just watches the sands of his miserable life gather at his feet while his wife, the modern woman, throws on a pantsuit every morning and just... There's my worker bee.
What is your go-to dance move when challenged?
Waiting for the director to say cut. That was my go-to dance move. Well, I'll tell you, when I saw my kid, it wasn't, I didn't have like, everybody was like, you're gonna burst out crying, you're gonna blah, blah, blah. I was like scared of it. Like I was just sitting there like, hey, yeah, buddy, like I didn't want to touch it. And then like afterwards, they give it to me and I'm hanging with her for the first time and I'm feeling nothing. And I literally put my head down on the bassinet. I'm going, oh my God, I'm a serial killer. Like, the guy sent me this video going, hey, my daughter took her first steps ever. And he goes to send me, it's his daughter. She's not wearing a shirt, which is like, all right, they do that in the diaper commercials. That's fine. And then when you press play, it's like over her goods. And I press play, and the kid's completely naked, just sitting there like walking like that. Yeah, I hit stop, delete. And I was gonna text him like, dude, don't send me like naked photos of your kid on video. You ever watch To Catch a Predator?
To Catch a Predator.
I don't understand people. They like upload pictures of their kids on the internet.
Yeah, that's
They
smart.
put like the little stick figures on the back of the car, like mom, dad, how many kids, the dog, like the whole menu for the serial killer sitting behind you.
So, Bill, do you Google yourself? Because I was like Googling the show.
No, God knows.
I was Googling the show.
I get trashed enough on Twitter.
Are you, what?
Do you know when I did this show last night? This is how like the millennials are, right? Somebody, I was wearing this exact same thing. You know, I'm on the road, so I got a nice stain on my shirt. So I was wearing this exact same thing. I go on Twitter, and somebody wrote, you know, Bill Burr last night dressed like an out-of-shape Jerry Seinfeld.
What?
Day.
Yeah, I wrote back. I can't say what I wrote back. I wrote back.
You did?
So-and-so. Yeah, it's like, why don't you heckle me when you're there?
On the show Crashing, very funny show, you play yourself. Is it hard playing yourself as an actor?
No. That's what I've been doing my entire
I was gonna say.
career. Like, Real actors are like Anthony Hopkins, where he played that serial killer in Silence of the Lambs.
Hannibal Lecter,
Yeah, and then like the next move, that should have ended his career. Like, you should never been able to see him as anybody else. And then the next movie, he played like John Quincy Adams, and he was literally John Quincy Adams. My buddy saw this thing one time. John Travolta was talking about like just the walks. He's like, Vinnie Barbarino walked this way, Vincent Vega walked this way, like you know, whatever. The guy from Get Shorty walks this way, and I just remember hearing that, going like, dude, all my characters walk like me.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, man, it was definitely funny, man. Bill Burr be having
Great
us
compilation of his stuff.
Yeah,
I liked
definitely
it.
funny. Definitely a long one. Yeah, because we know his stuff. We normally watch the movie like 8 minutes, 9 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I guess just because it was
but
a compilation.
It's compilation,
so,
all roast. Yeah, he said a couple funny things in there.
Couple, there was a lot.
Yeah. But we about to go to the end of this video. If you want to support our channel, be a supporter of our channel. Make sure to leave your video request by clicking on the link to our stream live. It's going to be in the pinned comment. Thanks for your support in advance. Don't forget to subscribe.
Thumbs it up.
Turn on notifications. It should be more to be.
And Nicole.
When they catch you on the next one, awesome. Peace and love, baby.